Hello, everybody, and welcome to the top 5 new comics for May 17th and 18th of 2022. I'm, as always, Chris. Remember, everybody, to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Enough of that. Let's move on to some awesome comics, starting with Savage Avengers #1. This is written by David Pepose with art by Carlos Magno. So first with this, love Savage Avengers. Love the idea of a Conan the Barbarian-led Avengers team. The previous run was amazing. I really just dug it so much. And the fact that it's coming back is just awesome to me. But then it's coming back with not only a great writer, an amazing artist, but also that great writer, someone that I know personally and enjoy, just the human being that is David Pepose. He's got a cool team here. He's got, of course, Conan. We've got Daredevil, the Woman Without Fear. We've got Weapon H. We've got Anti-Venom. We've got a personal favorite of mine in the Black Knight. We've got Cloak and Dagger. It's a cool team. I like what he's putting together. I think it's going to be something cool. And it's just so awesome that this book's coming back with such a great creative team. I'm excited for the masses to get to know David Pepose. After that, I've got Star Wars, Han Solo and Chewbacca #2. This is written by Marc Guggenheim with art by David Messina. So I really had fun with the first issue of this. It's just a pre-New Hope story. Han and Chewie need to go do a mission for Jabba, but somebody else has to be involved with the mission. Somebody else gave the information, so they need to be a part of it. And of course, it's Greedo. And if you don't know about me, huge Star Wars fan, I have a cat that I named after Greedo. So having this character in here was huge. The dynamic between these three is just so much fun. The antagonistic nature of it, leading up to A New Hope. It's just a good time. If you're a Star Wars fan, especially if you're a fan of Han and those original movies, it's just such a good time. Love this book. After that, we've got The Blue Flame #8. This is written by Christopher Cantwell with art by Adam Gorham. Blue Flame is just so superb in every way. It subverts every expectation you have of it. It has an amazing twist at like issue 5 or 6. It is one of those books that you read and it makes you think more about superhero comics and comics in general and just storytelling. I love this book so much. Vault Comics is one of those publishers that they've gotten to this almost Vertigo point where when I see Vault, I think quality. I've been reading quite a few of their books recently and just I can't think of a bad one. And even if it's not for me personally, it's still a quality book and I can recommend it to somebody. It's just awesome. Blue Flame is one of their top tier books. I think this is one of these books that they have that we're going to be talking about for a while. And I can't recommend it enough. Everybody should be reading The Blue Flame right now. Go read it. But first, let me finish this. Then you can go read it. After that, we got A Town Called Terror #2. This is written by Steve Niles with art by Art-Szymon Kudranski. So I'll recommended Town Called Terror #1. I'll admit issue 1 was very much just a setup. I love the art throughout it. I love the feeling of the book, the atmosphere of the book. It's just so creepy and weird and just disgusting, and it's everything that, for me, what I enjoy of horror, which is kind of honestly the over-the-top gruesome gore horror, Saw, stuff like that, what they call horror porn. And this book does it really well. There's a supernatural element to it. I love that we've got this character who's some sort of CIA operative, who has to go back to this town to figure out what's going on. His family lineage is involved. There's a lot of cool things going on. I really, really enjoyed this book. And I'm looking forward to this issue as well. And I'm going to end with a book from Source Point Press called My Brother Teddy Number 1. This is written by Jaromir Francois with art by Art-Todor Hristov. My Brother Teddy. So the idea of this book is we all had, a favorite toy growing up, whether it's your favorite Star Wars toy or your favorite teddy bear or your favorite whatever. And it's something that we all look back on as this figure in our life that was a big part of it, especially in a time where we were young and our imagination ran wild and all these things. Well, what if that toy, in this case the teddy bear, came to life and it had to save us as we were being dragged down to the depths of hell? That's what this book is. And it's got a cool art style to go with it. It's got this like very mythical fantasy style to it. The teddy bear's got a cape and a sword and shield and gauntlets and all this cool stuff, and it's just got to go down and save its friend from hell. And it kind of reminds me of my favorite Swamp Thing with Alan Moore, which is volume 2 of Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. If you haven't gotten that far into it, I highly recommend it. Where Abigail is passed and Swamp Thing has to go down into hell to save her. That story is it's beautiful in every way. But the idea here reminds me of that. So I think that's part of the appeal for me, is that it's reminding me of a story that I really enjoyed as well. So looking forward to that. These Source Point Press, Scout Comics, these people are putting out some good books, so I'm looking forward. But that is all, everybody. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to check out the podcast, Fortune Comic News. Every week we're talking to comic creators. We're talking about the news. We're doing all that fun stuff, so check out that show. And as I said at the top, like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and all that. So I want to thank you all so much for watching this week, and I will see you all here next week.